Howdy Ho, YouTube. Jon-Luke VGC here. Today, I will be using this interesting Miraidon team that I saw on Twitter that featured Life Orb, Tera Normal, Double Edge, Entei. As I begin prepping for Atlanta, I want to try archetypes that I think I might use. Miraidon is one of the things that has solved the meta, and so I'm particularly interested in it. So let's take a quick look at the team. We have Miraidon, Tera Fairy, Choice Specs, Hadron Engine with Draco Meteor, Volt Switch, Electro Drift. Sorry, I had to make the paste myself. And Dazzling Gleam. Interesting EV spec. I think this might be a mistake. 188 HP. It has 4 investment in attack, actually. 4 in defense, 124 special attack, modest, 4 special defense, and 180 speed. So we're needlessly using 4 EVs in attack, and we're actually not using 4 EVs at all. So we're missing a stat point somewhere. So just I don't know. I think that just might be an accident or whatever. It's not gonna make it's not gonna hugely make or break it, but you know that extra anything in like extra speed could really come in handy for outspeeding stuff. We have Entei, Tera Normal, Life Orb, Inner Focus with Sacred Fire, Extreme Speed, Protect, and Double Edge. Double Edge is interesting tech. 33% recoil, but it's 120 power, 100% accuracy. Super strong, just deals a bunch of burst damage, but you do take a lot of damage in return. And it is important to remember that while Entei has a really fantastic HP stat of 115, its actual bulk isn't great. I mean, 85 defense is good. Okay. 75 special defense isn't particularly great. So I'm interested to see if I really like the double edge check on this in particular, and overall giving Entei one more try. We have Whimsicott, Terrifier, Covert Cloak, Prankster with Moonblast, Tailwind, Light Screen, and Encore. A lot of HP. This is super bulky. Calm, 196. Defense, so it doesn't go it's not the fastest, and it doesn't hit super hard. So just kind of keep that in mind. And it's not Terra Dark either, so you're most likely going to be getting outsped by opposing Tailwind setters if they want to go for taunt on you. That's where for Giraffe comes in handy. You have for Giraffe, Terra Water, Electric Seed, Armor Tail, Terra Blast, Foul Play, Helping Hand, and Trick Room. 228 HP, 156 defense, and 124 special defense. Bold. Cool set. No psychic move, which I think is something to note here, and Terra Water, Terra Blast, I find particularly interesting. It's not something that I would normally use. You would see it with like Terra Ground, Terra Blast is maybe something, but that's some interesting tech. We have Ogre Pond Cornerstone, Terra Rock Sturdy with Ivy Cudgel, Wood Hammer, Spiky Shield, and Follow Me. Absolutely nothing here. Max Jolly. Moving on. And then finally, you have Iron Hands, Terra Bug, which is actually a Terra I like a lot on Iron Hands, Assault Vest with Drain Punch, Low Kick, Fake Out, and Wild Charge. You 172 HP, 212 Adamant, 124 defense, and then this has no speed investment, but it doesn't minimize the IVs either, so it just hits 70. So how am I going to utilize the team? So I mean, it's a Miraidon team, so most people understand how to use it, but I play it a little bit differently because of that. So a lot of the times I'll lead like Whimsicott Entei, for Giraffe Ogre Pond, for Giraffe Iron Hands, unless I feel like Miraidon can really just put in some work, or I can get a cheeky Volt Switch off outright, then it'll be like Miraidon Whimsicott if I'm feeling really good about it, but most of the time I'm leaving Miraidon in the back. I don't know if I need to talk about the archetype and how to use it too much, because I mean, most Miraidon teams seem to sit in a relatively standard core, but that the addition of Entei means that you do have some immediate offense out the gate. A couple things I will mention though, no moves to actually hit fairy types. You don't have anything super effective into fairies. On these kinds of teams, you'll actually see Iron Hands give up Wild Charge for something like Heavy Slam, so you can hurt opposing Fluttermane and Whimsicott. So keep that in mind, that if you see a fairy type, you're going to need to position yourself around it for maybe like Entei or Ogre Pond, one of these two, to like deal strong neutral damage into it. Particularly Fluttermane, which you can't hit with either of your normal type moves, and can break Sturdy and drop speed with Icy Wind. So that's pretty important. No psychic move on for Giraffe, as I mentioned before. Makes the Iron Hands mirror in Trick Room quite a bit harder, actually. You would see normally Terra Ground, Terra Blast on this to kind of cover that if you're not going to run the psychic move, but I really actually like using Psychic Noise on these team comps, because then that stops the opposing Iron Hands from using Drain Punch in its entirety, so it becomes pretty hard to actually deal any damage to you. Past that, pretty cool standard Miraidon team. Excited to try it out, kind of see how we roll out today, and kind of go from there. So thank you so much for watching. Rin, I don't think I ever said it was made by Rin is it Leba or Liba? I'm not entirely certain, sorry on that I found it on Twitter. I will link their Twitter down in the description below alongside, or there, yeah, their description below, alongside rental code and PokePaste. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. And let's hop into the battles. Okay, wow. We have Ting-Lu, Ogerpon, Bronzong, Volcarona, Galarian, Zapdos, and Rayquaza. So Ogerpon is pretty good here. A super effective damage into 1, 2, 3 neutral damage. So it's super effective into 3, neutral into 1, 2. They have a Trick Room setter, but not really a way to punish Entei, right? So like Ogerpon Entei is really good to start, I think. With you. You. Yeah, let's do this. I can threaten with Sacred Fires. Yeah. I can E-Speed to pick stuff off if it has a Sash. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Ting-Lu is like super threatened here. So I'm actually going to double the Zapdos. Because if it's not Scarf, then I should be faster with Ogerpon. How much speed does Entei have? 130. Yep. Exactly what I thought. And I survive. That's fine. Oh, that just does it. Okay. That's a good trade then in my book. How fast does Zapdos even get? I don't even know. Base 100 speed. Okay, so that's Scarf. Because it's not faster than my Ogerpon. So Rayquaza's either Clear Amulet or something like that, like Swords Dance. So I'm actually pretty happy to Sacred Fire Ting-Lu. And I assume they're going to E-Speed to pick me off, so I just want a Spiky Shield right here. Save Ogerpon for a turn. Nice. That works well in my favor, I think. Okay, this is a nice chunk. Do I get the burn? No. Bruh, I have not gotten a single burn with these Pokemon this entire time. And that's when I've been practicing. So I'm just going to double Rayquaza here. Because I'm now confirmed faster with yeah, it doesn't pick up the KO, which is good. This should actually, this KOs, right? Are your Focus Sash? Okay, that's fine then. I'm happy to get rid of you. I mean, I pinned the Ting-Lu here, which is good. Because it's definitely going for Stomping Tantrum. It's going for Ruination. Does that even KO? Okay, yeah, it does take me down to 0 from 1. I didn't know, because it does half. It's probably half rounded down then. So I can pin the Ting-Lu here. Nice. How fast? This Iron Hands has speed, doesn't it? No, it doesn't actually. Is it minimum speed? No, it's 31 IVs. I think I'm just fine to go for the Dazzling Gleam. And a Fake Out here into Ting-Lu. It should just be a double protect. Yeah. To scout what I'm going for in terms of... So Ting-Lu's the biggest threat, but Ogerpon can't really do anything to me. So what I want to do then is go for the Dazzling... I'm going to pin the Ting-Lu here. So I'm going to go Dazzling Gleam and Wild Charge. Let's do this. Assuming the Ting-Lu's gonna Tera. Because it's not Assault Vest. And now I resist whatever the Ogerpon wants to do with both slots. Yep. Yep. Tera Poison. About what I anticipated. I resist. Do I resist water? Okay, you survive, which is not great. But I should survive with... Oh, okay, perfect. I win then. And a Dazzling Gleam. Rain Punch Ting-Lu. Okay. But you shouldn't be able to KO me with a Stomping Tantrum, I don't think. Because I'm bulky. Yeah, it doesn't even do half. So that's GG's. Yeah, they always anticipate you to lead with Miraidon, so as long as you, like, don't, you're fine. Good game, no eyes on it. Yeah, I'll often leave Miraidon in the back and use it to speed, because they're going to lead with their Miraidon counters. So I'm like, okay, does Miraidon have any super strong counters on this team? Yes. Bring it in the back. No? All right, let's go. Time to go burr. So good game, Molly. That's a cool team. I love seeing a Ting-Lu. Love Rayquaza. We've been seeing Focus Sash Rayquaza come up a little bit more, so I'm not surprised to see it there, but I did think I wanted to cover for it just in case. That tends to be a lot of random Focus Sashes on ladder lately, so that's kind of the goal, is to cover for the random Focus Sash. There we go. Trying to get you all at a good place. Okay, good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. Okay, we have Kyogre, Roaring Moon, Landorus, Bruxish, Indeedee, and Scizor. Okay. So Miraidon's good here, except for Lando. We really, like, don't have a Landorus answer, by the way. I'm just going to point that one out. That Roaring Moon has to be... I mean, I can Tailwind for sure. Turn 1 to cover for Scarf Lando. Which is might be what I do. Yeah, I think I need to cover for Scarf Lando there. I want my own Iron Hands. And then do I want Farigiraf or Ogerpon? I think Ogerpon. Because they're going to block priority on their own. So let's see what they lead. But I might need to just go straight Draco turn 1. No, okay. Yep, booster energy. What, booster speed? Whoa, hang on. That indeedy knows Fake Out. Because there's no Psychic Terrain right now. What? Nothing here. Huh? I'm gonna go Iron Hands, I guess. And just hit that sick Moonblast into this slot. Yep. Fine. Okay. So you're gonna lose your... Yeah. Okay. That is insane. Okay, so now we got Bruxish, probably. Scizor. I have in the back. I'm not really gonna wanna... I can Drain Punch this slot. And Encore the Indeedee. If Wims goes down, it's fine. You're probably gonna go for this gotta be Kyogre, right? No, they didn't bring Kyogre? Okay. This is a Bullet Punch, which is fine. Yeah, neutral. I would expect this to be Scarf. Spiky Shield. Right? Yeah. Okay, here comes Indeedee. Which is actually kind of fine, because then I can, you can only fake out one, basically. I don't know. I mean, you're gonna go first for sure, right? Earth Power. Okay, so not a great protect. Okay, still does a ton. Yeah, Rocky Helmet. Okay. So you can basically only fake out one of us right now. And I can see... Yeah, I'm actually just going to split my damage here still. Fine. What do you go for? Okay, so you're not Scarf. That's pretty massive. That's not going to do it. Yeah, it does a nice chunk, but... Bonk. Might not have... You might only have single target moves, too. Yeah, one more turn of Electric Terrain. So I can Drain Punch here, because I actually think you're probably banded. And follow me. Okay. That's not gonna do it. I live. Cool. I don't know why you went for the Earth Power and not the Sludge Bomb. Okay. I have to rip Draco, I think. They have not Terra'd yet. Yeah, I think I have to do this. Okay, cool. Yep, that's GG's. Yeah. No Tera, interesting choice there. I'm a little curious why they didn't... I guess they didn't bring Kyogre because I have Miraidon, but, I mean, you can... So that must be like Tera Water Scarf Kyogre, that's my guess. It's probably, yeah, it's probably not Kyogre that can safely come in on Miraidon, which is why they left it behind. Liners made sense. I maybe could have played a little more safely around the Bullet Punch. I really predictable, and I knew it was coming, but I felt like I had a safe enough out, and 90% of the time I would anyways, so I think I maybe could have played that game a little bit more cleanly, but for the most part, I think we were fine. I was definitely banded Incineroar. I mean, banded Scizor. I don't know why they didn't go for the Sludge Bomb, because that would have KO'd. And then I would have had to... I would have lost, right? Yeah, I would have lost. So, because then I couldn't... I don't think I can KO... I definitely can't KO Landorus before it hits me with an Earth Power. And they were locked into Bullet Punch. So, yeah, I played that a little sloppily, but luckily we came out on top of the win. So, good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. Okay, we have Comfey, Kyogre, Mienshao, Rhyperior, Arcaludon, and Rillaboom. Okay. Rillaboom's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Let's do something like this. Like Iron Hands threatens a lot. I definitely want Farigiraf. Let's actually do this. And I'm considering actually bringing Whimsicott for Encore in the back. Like back Whims, I think is pretty good. Light Screen and Encore and stuff, so we'll see. If they lead Rillaboom, then I'm actually just going to hard swap into Farigiraf. Comfey Kyogre, nice. Yeah. Okay. Well, so I think that Kyogre very obviously... right? Like, protects. But I don't see any reason to... do this. Nice. Who comes in? Rhyperior. Oh, you have Lightning Rod, don't you? Because you'll just redirect the attack? Yeah. Trick Room. Fine with me. Okay. I guess then I'm happy to go for Drain Punch into Rhyperior and swap into Farigiraf. They could Tera here, but that's fine. There's my Electric Seed. But you can't do anything with Comfey. Nope. Rock Slide. Okay. Okay, that's annoying. But it is what it is. Pretty unlucky. Here then I'm happy to Helping Hand and go for the Drain Punch. Still no Tera on their end. Okay. It's fine. Wow. I didn't think that would actually KO. This... well, I might be cooked. That flinch is really frustrating, actually. Let's do this. I didn't realize it had... I guess it is Life Orb. Rhyperior. What an insanely... upsetting turn of events. Yeah, it's insanely slow. And a base 140 attack. Alright, I mean, that makes sense then. Especially if it's, like, bold. Or no, Brave. Yeah. Like just max HP, max defense or something. Are you kidding me? Well, that really sucks. One turn to Trick Room. I'm happy to Dazzling Gleam again then. And I'm actually just going to Encore Rhyperior here. Like, that crit mattered because I was at +1 defense. Man, that really sucks. I mean, if they only have Kyogre and, like, Arcaludon left, we're in pretty good shape, I think. But man, that... Wow, that's bad. That is really, really frustrating, actually. Kyogre. Arcaludon. Okay. Kyogre might be Scarfed here. But I don't think I can take that chance. How fast is this Wims? Not very, right? Only 137. But I think I'd double the Arcaludon. Okay, that's good. I can get a crit here, maybe? No, that doesn't even do enough. If you don't KO me... Can I get a special attack drop? Do I live? Do I live this? Probably not. No. Sucks, dude. Wow. Okay. I mean, it's not over. Do I still have my light screen up? I don't think so. No. So, I mean, here I Encore the Kyogre and hope that they don't have a Steel type move, but I'm sure they do, or that it doesn't KO. Okay, hold up. We're going somewhere. Flinch into crit. I mean, if I can permanently Encore lock them, then I win. Okay. There's stamina. What do you go for? Snarl. That's fine. This should still KO. Oh yeah, because I don't have... Wow, am I about to pull this out? Because I have Covert Cloak. I forgot about that. Do they not have... They have Snarl instead of... Flash Cannon. Yeah, they have Snarl instead of Flash Cannon. What are we doing? That's fine. Okay, I win. Because I permanently Encore locked them. The Protect failed. The rain stops. Okay. Well, this is going to be a tough one. I'm going to light screen here. Because they're going to Protect. I have 18 Moonblasts to go. Let's do this. This is going to be one heck of a grind. Okay, they get the double. That's unfortunate. So Protect can have 8, so they've used like 5. So they've got 3 more, I think, or something like that. Because as soon as it ended its Encore... Oh, because they're out of Protects. Okay, I might lose then. Oh my gosh. How absolutely upsetting. Wow. GG's. GG's to my opponent. There's not... I don't know. I got unlucky. That is frustrating, but it is what it is. Name of the game. Alright, on to the next one. Alright. Well, I don't have weather on this team, dog. What do I do? We have Calyrex, Shadow Rider, Articuno, Ninetales, Amoonguss, Ensign, and Ogerpon. So, I mean, Cali Shadow, not my favorite thing in the world. Okay. I'm actually tempted to do something like this. Yeah. And if they lead with Calyrex, I can straight up just Tera normal. But I can't get rid of the ice, dude. That's like a problem. You know? I should be able to survive one. Ninetales Articuno. Okay. I'm just gonna Volt Switch and E-Speed Ninetales to stop. Hopefully stop. Yep. An Aurora Veil. Yes. I can go for Giraffe, I think. We'll go Hands. I don't want for Giraffe to take unnecessary damage. Yeah. Okay, who comes in? Incineroar, baby. That's fine. Okay, so now I can pretty safely Fake Out. And Sacred Fire Articuno. Iron Hands isn't here really to deal damage so much. It's probably got Snow Cloak on that, so... But you can't Fake Out. You could Fake Out my Iron Hands, I guess. But no, you're probably faster. You'd have to be like min speed. Because I have no speed on Iron Hands. But yeah. This is the same as me swapping into Forage, though. That's fine. Double into it. Tera Ice. Tera Ground. Okay. Yep. Two turns of snow. Wow, that did nothing. Okay, so they're not specs. Wow, just missing both of those was really bad. This is a single target Astral Barrage. I guess it just depends on... Oh, Draining Kiss? That's not going to do very much, actually. Did you get more than half? Maybe. Yeah. Okay, but you lose some HP. So as long as this KOs... Oh my god. Can you miss a Blizzard? Oh, it struggles. Nice. Okay. We're still in this then. Because Instant can go for Fake Out. But I don't think a knockoff will do it. And then I can Electro Drift. Because this is a bulky Miraidon. So, I mean, you should just fake out here. Yep. Alright. How much does D-Gleam do? This is single target. Oh, Flare Blitz won't do it. Nope. And the extra recoil. Are you leftovers? Insane. Okay. But it should be enough. Yep. Okay. Really bad luck on the ladder today. Really bad luck on the ladder today. Good game to my opponent. We're doing one more. All right, opposing Miraidon. This is the Worlds team with Miraidon, Whimsicott, Urshifu, Ogerpon, Iron Hands, Farigiraf. So in routes like this, I tend to go the Trick Room route. So you and you. You. If this is the exact Worlds Miraidon team, am I slower with my Miraidon? $204 modest. 180 modest. Yes, I am. Cool. This is what we're gonna do then. Need any of these tabs actually. Oh man, tough day. Lots of misses, lots of crits. I don't know. All right, let's see. Yarp. Do I want to follow me or do I want to go for an attack? Because this is less... I'm going to be faster than this Whimsicott. So I kind of want to Ivy Cudgel and Trick Room. Yep, perfect. And no Tera is pretty massive. Double kick. Okay, so it's a play. But that's not enough. Insane. Okay. That's some tech. You gone down, baby. All right, who comes in next? So this is not exactly the Worlds team, which actually is not great because I was anticipating that I would definitely be slower. We got the hands. You're definitely gonna be... I think though on the Worlds team it's 75. So 150. So you're definitely gonna be faster under Trick Room than... Again, I don't have a Psychic move on Farigiraf. So I just want to Ivy Cudgel. No, I want to go into my own Iron Hands, I think. And go ahead and Terra Blast into Whims. Okay. Well, that's a double KO. So I can low kick their Iron Hands and Tera Blast again, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's fast. For Giraffe is slow, it's 80, so it's more than 80. It's higher than 80 speed. A Helping Hand low kick should do it. And this should be their Miraidon, right? Yeah. So both of my Pokemon are confirmed slower. And you can take out one, I guess. How many more turns of Trick Room are there? Psychic Seed. Nice. Or Electric Seed. Okay. Two. Massive. Which means that there's 2 more turns of Tailwind. 1 more turn of Tailwind. Okay. I'm pretty fine to go low kick Helping Hand. Because I'm assuming that they're going to Tera the Miraidon. Yep. Tera Fairy. Yep. And if I survive this, we're in pretty good shape. I didn't want to use it up yet. I don't know if we will. We might. Yep. Yeah, because it's Life Orb, not Specs. The opposing team's Tailwind petered out. That's fine. In that instance, then, I'm willing to go Wild Charge. How many more turns of Terrain are there? Well, it actually just started, didn't it? 4, yeah. Helping Hand Wild Charge. If they protect, then I'll just swap into Ogerpon next turn. Yep. Trick Room ends. Yeah, Twisted Dimensions return to normal. That's fine. I mean, I just need to safely get in and go for an electric type move, right? I actually just think I let them both go down. We're gonna take a little additional residual damage. Just fine. And now I can just bring in Ogerpon. Follow me and Electro Drift, right? That's what I'm thinking. We're taking a little chip. Follow me. Wouldn't honestly mind if it was Tera Electric here. But Tera Fairy's definitely the more common option. Okay. I mean, I just do it again, right? I'm gonna be... Yeah. The double Mirai. 20 more turns. Last turn of electric terrain. We're also gonna see who's faster, but I do still anticipate that I'll KO with this. But I just need to do the same thing. This is safer. I don't really want to go for anything like super risky here by like expecting them to degleam or something like that. It's just not worth it. You know? Because if they go for the Electro Drift here and then KO my Miraidon, I'm like totally cooked. Yeah. And they are faster, which is what I anticipated. Okay. But the Specs boost plus the Life Orb chip plus terrain, I think, should send it. Yeah. Well, I lose there if they like go for the Electro Drift into my Miraidon and KO. You know what I mean? It's just not worth that risk, and I'm not certain that I KO with my Ogre Pawn. So I just do the same. It's like, it's not, I can make a hard read there, but I don't really get rewarded if I do. I just only get punished, and so it's not particularly worth it, so. Good game to my opponent. The turn where they faked out plus Encored while for a Giraffe was on the field was interesting. A little curious if they were making a read or if they didn't know. I don't know. I'm assuming they were making a read, like I was going to swap out for a Giraffe. But even if they were in that instance, I felt like that was really aggressive and they didn't need to do that. So, good game to my opponent. We're done. Let's hop into the outro. All right, everyone. That is the team. So, what are my thoughts? Overall, pretty cool Miraidon team. If I had to make any suggestions, first of all, I should make this the right ability. Entei needs to be faster. I think not outspeeding speed, like, if I'm not outspeeding the 205 Mons in front of a Speed Booster Flutter after one Icy Wind, I do think that's maybe a bit of a problem. So I want to see more speed to make sure that that happens. Otherwise, you know, I'm kind of in a lot of trouble. I don't know if you can really get it to outspeed Speed Booster Flutter. You might just go max at that point, but at least in this instance, that's my thought, because this just doesn't have the natural bulk or staying power to continue living. I mean, a base 75 special defense just isn't good enough to rely on without basically any investment. I would also maybe like to see some speed investment in hands. I think slow hands is cool, but if you're going to go slow, I want to see it like min speed, like straight up min speed Trick Room. If not, I want to see it get hit like 81. 75, something like that, just a little bit. I just need a little bit of speed in there, so I'm going up against Incineroars fairly, is kind of my thing. Whimsicott, overall fine. Maybe I would like to see some more investment. I mean, we don't have a Sash anywhere, so I'm a bit curious as why we're not just using Sash, max speed, max special attack, but teach their own on that one, like Terra Ghost or something like that. Everything else, the team is good. I mean, the team is good. It's a cool, fun team. I think using Entei is interesting. I personally am just not an Entei guy. I just like, I don't get it. So, and it's important to separate the fact that while I played the team, I just got some pretty bad luck and I made some bad calls. And so overall, I'm not upset at the team in any way. I think it's a good team, but it's just maybe not how I personally would play Miraidon. But that means nothing because I just won't play it and everyone else can. So thank you so much, Rin, for making and sharing this team. No matter what, I still had a lot of fun, and it was really cool. Thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. And most of all, please remember that you are appreciated. All right. Peace!